Hello friends, today I will tell you all about the complete guide about the Alocasia sanderiana. This house plant has become nowadays very popular in every plant parents because of its ornamental form. But before starting, if you are new, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get the upcoming latest videos. And follow me on Instagram where I post on the recent plant photos. Without wasting much more time, let's get started. The plant of Alocasia comes in very varieties, almost 70 varieties and dozens of hybrids are available in the world. But this plant is the common one with the tiny leaves of elephant ear, the Alocasia sanderiana. This plant become nowadays a very popular and trendy because of its ornamental effect and the long broad leaves. Now this plant of Alocasia sanderiana is very sensitive to the light. It doesn't tolerate the high intensity of the light which comes from the sun. These plants loves to grow in the shady area where it gets the partial and filtered light but not the direct and the harsh light. In some cases, particularly about the Alocasia, the drooping of the leaves and the browning of the tips, the major reason behind it is the sunlight. The harsh sunlight which may harm the leaves and the tips. So it's better to keep them in a shady area where it receives the filtered light. These plants, particularly the house plants, like moist soil but doesn't like the overwatering, which might cause the root rotting. To prevent root rotting, it's better to check the soil before watering. It's a simple step to check the soil is put the inch or a half inch deep your finger. If the soil sticks to your finger, then it doesn't need to be watered anymore. But if it doesn't stick the finger, then you must be watered thoroughly until you find the water comes out from the bottom. This step will help you to get rid of overwatering, which is one of the most major problems. As I have mentioned you earlier that this plant is very sensitive to the high light intensity. High light intensity directly indicates the high temperature. High temperature might burn the tips and cause the leaves to be drooped down, which is the major problem in Alocasia. So place them in a shady area where it receives the partial and the filtered light and where the temperature doesn't rise up much high. You can place them inside your house where it receives the brighter spot. For this plant, the room temperature and the moderate temperature are the best. The potting mix for the house plant must be porous and well drained. I used to prepare this soil mixture by mixing equal ratio of garden soil and coco peat and half ratio of sand, charcoal and compost. The coco peat will make the pot in light weighted and the sand will make the mixture very porous, which will not allow to the water to stand and locked and rot the roots. To prevent the fungal attack, we have already added the charcoal, the burned wood pieces. This will prevent the fungus to be get attacked on the plant roots. In my own gardening experience, I have never observed that the plant of Alocasia have ever attacked by the pest, although this plants of Alocasia doesn't require any much care and attention, unlike the other plants. It would be a very rare case that the pest had attacked him and damaged the whole plant. In spite of that, if the pest have attacked them, then apply the neem oil solution in the mild form. The neem oil solution will help to get rid of the pest attack and without damaging the leaves of the plant. These plants of Alocasia cannot be propagated or produced by cuttings, unlike the other plants of like pothos, coleus or any another variety of philodendron. Although they cannot be propagated from the cuttings, but they can be propagated from the babies which are growing aside them. You can clearly see between the two mother plants there are two babies arising them. These babies are further isolated from the mother plant and can produce to a new mother plant by propagating them into the new pots. By providing them the ideal conditions, they can be grown into the huge large plants. Alocasia is nowadays used by the interiors as a home decor. because of its large shiny leaves as an ornamental form. They are found in the many varieties and hybrids too. This one variety I have the small leaf elephant ear, although they have been grown in the big varieties too. These plants' leaf can cause the severe harm or harmful effect on the pets and the children. So keep them away from the pets like dogs and cats and children at a certain height where they can't reach them. General problems faced by alocasia as a house plant is common nowadays. Nowadays, the major problems are the overwatering and the high temperatures. This overwatering can rot the roots and can finally lead to the plant to the death. And high temperatures might burn the leaves and the tips too. This is also caused the drooping of the leaves. The high temperature is also the one of the most major reasons of the dying of the plant and drying up, which is faced by every plant parents. I used to put this pot into the ceramic pots which prevent the my flow to get dirty. This will help the water to come out and settle down in this white pot which finally I will drain off later. Keeping the house plant of alocasia indoor will definitely increases the decor of the particular space and interior too because of its broad shiny leaves makes an attractive one. That's all for today guys, a complete guide for a beginner to care the alocasia plant as an indoor. We will be back soon with another amazing video like it. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up and for any query regarding plants, comment me below.